Looks like we have someone new this week. And what is your name?
Iris. Everything I've loved, I've lost.
Who's Ben? What happened?
He had changed.
I'm pretty boring.
I think you're really great.
You should come over to my apartment sometime.
I would like that.
Are you hungry?
Famished.
Come on, baby. I've been seeing a whole lot of shit that doesn't make any sense.
Are you sure you're okay?
I'm not gonna watch you die.
What use is immortality devoid of love?
Hello.
Hi.
Welcome, Diana. Diana Rodriguez, the director of Iris, or
Yes.
Iris
Iris.
feature film. A beautiful feature film. It is your first feature film. And welcome to another session of Inspire TV live talks during the 11th British International Film Festival. This year we are online, unfortunately, because the theaters are closed until the 7th of January. Last month in Cyprus, we were lucky and Nicosia was not in lockdown. So we saw your film also in the cinema. Your film was participating there too. Where are you now,
I'm in
Diana?
In New York, in Brooklyn.
Okay, nice. Tell us, so you are always, you live in New York?
Yes. Mhm.
Okay, and tell us a bit about your background and about your passion of filmmaking. When did you discover it and starting making films?
Yeah, I went to film school, but then I didn't work in film for a while, but I'm a camera assistant. So from that, I slowly started making films. And eventually, hopefully, I want to transition to just directing. But for now, that's pretty much how I make a living. I'm a camera assistant for like TV and film.
Okay, so all right. So you are experienced in camera. What about storytelling?
Storytelling, just from school, pretty much. Yeah, I wrote it with somebody else because I'm not like the greatest writer, so that way, so I have a co-writer, but generally the story is mine.
Okay, you will tell us some things about the story. There are several elements, and remind me the transition of several situations to another. Like the Cannes winner film this year. So when I watched this film, I said, "What? What a surprise for the heroine and her attitude." So, would you like to tell us your inspiration to make this story a film and also a feature film?
It started very different. It wasn't a horror film. It was just a general story about pretty much Brooklyn and loneliness. And then it turned into more of a horror film, but pretty much the main idea is just more like there's so many people in New York City, but everybody's somehow like still lonely. So a lot of people do online dating, and a lot of people have like horror stories, but you never hear people telling men to be careful when they meet strangers. So this is just to show like the other side of it in a horror sci-fi type of way.
Okay, so for how long you were writing this? What was the procedure? You make a draft, second draft. How did you find funding?
It probably took about 2 months to write, and then it took us about a month of prep and then a month to shoot. So we shot it in 19 days, and yeah, we had a bunch of different drafts. It started going in different directions, but eventually we brought it back. Also, partially, you know, we kept in mind budget and stuff while we were writing it. And then we tried to shoot it before it got cold in New York also, because we want to show the difference between her being all covered and everybody else not being covered.
Okay, I think, how did you find help, Ed? Women are supporting you, right? Somehow you have 2 more women co-producers,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, we just tried to have at least half of the crew be female, just to have a more diverse crew.
Okay, and how did you do the casting? Did you know the actress and the actors already?
For the main actors, we went through a casting agency, and then all the other ones we did through casting sites. Yeah, so Alice Kremelberg, she was through a casting agency. It was between her and another girl. We went with Alice.
Okay, I see. Because it is very professional work, and it's very expensive. It looks to be a very expensive production, several locations, a lot of people, many extras also, and yeah. So okay, so 1 month, yeah. And what about the locations? Did you know you were familiar to the locations?
I don't live far from a lot of those locations, but half of like her apartment is it's a studio. We made that from scratch. So that's not a real apartment. We did it so we could move and not have to cut through rooms. And then the other ones, just between the producers, they just knew of different places, and we like started asking around. The group that is in a old Catholic school that was shut down. And then a lot of it, the street stuff, we just walked around and saw what we liked. So we just played around.
Do you think, do you find some common elements with the heroine?
Yeah, I live in the area, and I've done a lot of online dating. So that's a lot of the background of maybe I haven't had those exact situations, but I just think it's funny how everybody always tells you, you know, to be careful, but they don't tell men to be careful. So this is like, yeah, the men don't think anything's going to happen to them. So I thought that was funny. Yeah.
There is also a very sensitive relationship with her aunt. This is very nice that you bring in the film.
Yeah, she's the only one that knows her secrets and knows the truth about who she is. So that's the whole thing. It's like she's not just losing a relative; she's losing the only person who understands her. So that brings back more of the loneliness that a lot of people have here when they don't have family or anybody. So.
It's a very modern film and a bit shocking. I like that. Okay, it is a horror and vampire.
Yeah, but it's not completely.
Story. Now we reveal the backstory of the film. But I like that it is not a splatter at all.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it looks real.
Yeah, I feel like you can relate to her as just being a regular person.
Yeah. Who is the editor of the film?
I forgot his name. Sorry, it's this guy named Amar. Yeah.
Okay, because yeah, I didn't find that the credits and the editing also. It's
Yeah. Yeah, they
interesting.
didn't want to be on the credits. That's why.
Oh,
Yeah, they
bravo.
normally don't edit. That's the reason why. Yeah, that's not their main thing. Yeah, we just got lucky and we kind of saw the film in the same way, and also the cinematographer also helped with how like everything is cut also. So.
Yes, I wanted to ask you about the cinematographer, how you have been involved with his or her work.
Yeah, we had worked
Because you are
before.
a
Yeah,
cinematographer.
I did a short a while ago, and he was the DP on it, and we just, yeah, I like working with him because I don't really have to explain too much. He already kind of knows like my vision, so we work really well in that sense. And I've known him for a long time. Yeah, his Dieter Baum is the DP.
Okay, and what do you think about the future? This is the genre you would like to write and make
Yeah,
films?
normally this isn't really the genre I watch, but somehow my ideas tend to go towards that genre. I would love to turn it into a TV show if possible, just because I would love to develop her story a little bit more and like go more deeper into her. I don't know, I just like her as a character, and I like relate to her. But yeah, I have I would love to shoot something else, but I don't have anything that is ready yet. And also because of the pandemic, everything's a lot harder right now. So I kind of want to wait till everything calms down a little bit to shoot something else.
Yeah, I think it's a great idea that you want to develop it in something bigger.
Yeah.
Like a TV series, because we have not seen something similar. Yeah. I wish you good luck for that. And it's the perfect pilot, the perfect sample for that.
Yeah, thank you.
And yeah, and so what do you do about that? You go to big production companies and talk about that?
Yeah, what I'm trying to do right now is maybe make a pilot script. So I want to change the story a little bit so it makes a little bit more sense, and then see if I can pitch it. But I haven't started that yet. I need to start that soon.
Yes, you are absolutely right, because after the 2/3 of the story, the story went very quickly. So we wanted to see more.
Yeah.
So yeah, there is space to develop it. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of stories that can come out of it. Yeah, even with Tom, like he has a whole background also that we could find out about.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Very nice. I'm very glad that about this selection. It's different from the films we pick, but I'm very proud that we have that, because I like this genre. If it is well made, yes, I like it very much. Okay, so what did you do during the pandemic, the last months?
In the beginning, I just stayed at home. Yeah, it was because I was like in the middle of it, so it was really bad around here. So I just stayed home for months. Now I've been working a little bit, but most things are closed. There isn't much to do other than eating, pretty much. That's all there is to do in New York. So everything else is closed. So yeah, I've just been staying home and trying to catch up on, and yeah, all the film festivals and all that stuff. It's just sad we can't be there in person for all of them.
Yeah. We will be soon. We will next year. But I was thinking during the pandemic what we are going to do with the festivals, because our festivals run this at fall, November and December. So we were thinking to cancel or to postpone, but say, why not? Let's find another way to do it, to make it real, connect with the directors, because it's a work that has to be seen and to. So it's good, even if we are not able to travel.
Yeah, I'm glad that everything is still going, even if it's not in the perfect way. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, very nice. So I'm sure that we'll be in touch, and we are going to receive more work from you in the future. And I wish you good luck in the festival.
Thank you.
You compete in the category Golden Pegasus Award. In Cyprus, you were competing in the Golden Aphrodite for the first on filmmakers, and now you compete the most experienced filmmaker. So I think it's number great.
Yeah.
Okay, and to be in touch every this time. Now in New York, it's what time it is in New York?
It's
right now?
1:19 right now. Yeah.
Okay, 1:19.
That's
So it's a good time to be at Zoom and to meet other people. And